A busy weekend. So let's go back. All right. Let me mute this. We have Eric the Drummer Boy Molina, 237.5 pounds, and Eric Anthony Joshua, 249. Now, Eric Molina, as you know, is 25-3 with 19 KOs. I know for sure he lost his first fight at cruiserweight, and then he rocked Chris Arreola, and I believe that was the first round, and then got stopped in the same round. Then it was against in what was that, mid 2015. It was June of 2015 where Eric Molina fought Deontay Wilder for the WBC Heavyweight Championship. He rocked Deontay Wilder. If I'm correct, was that round 5? And then of course Deontay Wilder went on to stop him. So one thing we know is that he has power. Now the biggest win of his career is against Tomasz Adamek in a fight in which Eric Molina was down on the cards. But you know what? I like Eric Molina. Humble dude. And even though you can say, well, he may be not deserving of a title shot, when you look at the fights that he's been in, the big fights of his career, as I said, Tomasz Adamek, Deontay Wilder, and Chris Arreola, he provided some excitement or some type of, hope or faith that, he's got the power to win. And that's what this Anthony Joshua fight has been built around, the fact that, he does have stopping power, and he did fight a former heavyweight champion, and then he did beat a well-known fighter in Tomasz Adamek. And also, if you look at the political landscape of what happened, it wasn't really anybody really available. Now, I wanted Kubrat Pulev, but Kubrat Pulev said that the money was it wasn't enough money. So therefore, he went on to fight Deontay Chisora. And I can understand the financial part of it because I can understand the financial part of it. I can. But the thing is, other names that were being thrown out there were David Price. That would have been a big fight over there. But, the David Price situation, it's just that he really hasn't done anything. Also, we know what happened with the Wladimir Klitschko thing. Now, reportedly or allegedly, as soon as this fight is over, if Anthony Joshua wins, then the Klitschko fight is going to be announced for April the 29th, in the UK. And in more interesting developments, which I'm going to talk about in another video, is that the winner of Anthony Joshua, Eric Molina, Klitschko, is going to face the winner of Shannon Briggs, Luis Ortiz, and then have to face Deontay Wilder and whoever. So the heavyweight division right now is lit, and Anthony Joshua's path is already set, and a small tournament is somewhat, I don't want to call it small, but a tournament is somewhat brewing with those names that I just mentioned, with Deontay Wilder, because since Anthony Joshua signed to Showtime, he was signed to Showtime, in my opinion, primarily to fight Deontay Wilder, but he's supposed to be fighting Eric Molina, and then if he wins, fighting Wladimir Klitschko. Then you got Luis Ortiz, who's going to be taking on Shannon Briggs if Luis Ortiz beats David Allen in February. So, the fight has a good storyline behind it, and even though a lot of people are pissed because they say Eddie Hearn is putting these bullshit fights on pay-per-view, when you look, it's pay-per-view over there in the UK. When you look at the fact that over here in the United States, we're paying $64.99 plus in HD for pay-per-views, and you guys are only over there paying, what, about 17 pounds? What's that, about $30? $25, $30? So it's like, come on. And then you're getting a stacked card. For example, you're getting this fight, Anthony Joshua, Eric Molina. You're getting a fight that can be on its own card. I'm glad they didn't try to screw us over and put it on its own card. Dylan Whyte, Deontay Chisora. Then you're getting Luis Ortiz, even though it's against David Allen, and David Allen is being led to the slaughter. You're getting Caleb Smith. You're getting Conor Ben. You're getting Yafai, and I'm thinking, you're getting Scott Quigg all on one card. So for this to be on, regular Sky Sports, understand the business end of it. All these fighters have to get paid, and the Sky Sports budget, the regular Sky Sports budget, not BoxOffice, the regular Sky Sports budget doesn't have enough to pay all these fighters. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta factor that in. You gotta factor that in my opinion. This is a good quality card for pay-per-view. It's just that the main event is not really pay-per-view quality, but Anthony Joshua's pay-per-view now, and it's going to sell. You're going to buy it. You're going to watch it. So stop complaining, but I got other videos to do. I got to, they did something weird with the, which I understand. It wasn't weird. I understand why they did it. But they did Eric Chisora's weigh-in first, and then weighed in 2 fights after that, and then did Dillian Whyte. I don't like how I got to see, Concepcion's ass. You know, if you ever watching the, weigh-in live, that wasn't cool, and a little bit of his nutsack was hanging out. That wasn't cool, yo. That wasn't right. That's not in God's will. You know? So, I hope that they cut that shit out. But anyway, going forward, I'm going to be here covering every single major fight live tomorrow. You know, literally, this whole card. So I'm already, I got to get to this weigh-in. I'm going to do this video, and remember, tomorrow, right after Joshua versus Molina, we are going to do a live stream for about an hour or two. Then we got to get ready for tomorrow night's fights. It's going to be a long night of boxing, a long day of boxing. Starting with, over here on the East Coast, in the States, I got Joseph Parker versus Andy Ruiz that comes on like 3 in the morning. And I'm going to be up to like 3 in the morning. So 24 hours, basically. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media right down below in the description box. I had to get to this Luis Ortiz versus David Allen weigh-in. TstreeT Controversy, TstreeT Controversy Live.